It's exciting when any resort gets to introduce new terrain. With Heroes, it's a project that's been in the works for a couple decades.
I'm extremely proud of the number of people that have gone out there and that care about this project, that care about the land, that care about this area.
There will be new views out to the east looking up Independence Pass, and you're going to be able to explore terrain that a lot of us haven't explored or have rarely explored throughout the years.
The area is completely different than the experience on the front side of the hill. Between the amount of snow that was out there and the terrain that was available, it was kind of the thing that, like, we should really pursue this.
Aspen Mountain Patrol has had a long-standing relationship with this terrain. They've been out there exploring it, they discovered it, they kept it as a stash for themselves and for other people that were out in the backcountry. And then in the late 90s, early 2000s, they started asking the question, could this ever be part of our mountain?
My first real recollection of it was about 1997. The assistant patrol director was a guy named Eric Kinsman. He actually kind of turned me loose a little bit and gave me free rein to go out there and really start studying the area and seeing what the real potential was. And we realized that side of the hill, when we were in a snow cycle, would actually be quite a bit deeper than the front side. The ownership group believed it was a worthy project, and with a lot of help with the planning department and different people within our company, when it finally did get approved a few years back, there was no question about it.
The way that we're approaching this project is not your 1960s skier style. We're not blazing 300-foot wide trails and putting a bulldozer down the hill. We're approaching this from a forest health standpoint.
The terrain holds a lot of standing dead. The bugs had gotten in there and they had killed those trees, and the trees had come to the end of their life. And that masticator machine just got in there and cleaned that up and put down this amazing mulch.
It was all either a dead tree, a diseased tree, or a downed tree. We're seeing native species already popping up through the areas where we've done any cutting, any logging, any trucking, any roads, etc. And really working with our partners at the Forest Service. We're really grateful for their expertise, for their guidance, and I'm sure they're grateful for our willingness to try.
We've taken what was arguably kind of a rough chunk of forest, and we cleaned it up and removed some of the forest fire danger out there. We did quite a bit of heli logging on the steeper terrain. There's less expensive ways to do it, but made the decision to go the extra mile and do that instead of dragging them and tearing up the soils.
It's not as fast as it could be, but we're not in it to do it fast. We're in it to do it right. We're all doing something kind of revolutionary in the ski industry, and it's definitely going to be copied in the future, I'm sure.
I'm grateful for every step and piece in the process, including all of the work planning does, patrol, all of the hard work that comes in from third-party contractors, and it really will bring a new view and perspective to Aspen Mountain as it looks to the east.
It's in a different weather pocket than the rest of Aspen Mountain. It's consistent with the weather patterns of Independence Pass and things off a little further to the east, which get hundreds of inches of snow a year.
That's when I really started to get excited about it, when I realized that there's anywhere between 10 to 30% more snow out there on the east side than we were reporting on the front.
It's going to create an opportunity for new views, new runs, gladed tree skiing, exploration.
What I've heard over and over and over again from different members of the community, my friends in the valley, is it's become almost a brand new ski area to them. Whether you're exploring the new terrain or whether it's just spreading out all the people that are guests of Aspen Mountain.
You know, it's made our ski area large pretty quick, you know, from all the way to Harris Wall out to Trainer now. We're kind of a big ski area, you know, feels big anyways.
It keeps snow longer, it gets more snow to begin with, and it's such a joy to be back here every single time.
What a hero's journey means to me is you get there and then you look back and you go, oh my God, we did that. But the journey itself and what people don't see is the ups and downs and the undulation of the terrain and the challenge that's presented itself and the number of times that it looked like you could never make it.
Jim Crown's passing was was a major blow for a lot of us. And when I first heard the name thrown out there of heroes, I just thought it resonated. It just struck a chord, because kind of subconsciously, the trail names that we had been working on and putting out there for back here, they were our heroes.
A hero is somebody that when they're gone, you know, they leave an immortal imprint behind. And I think that's what Jim did for me a little bit, and for a lot of people. I hope heroes can kind of be in the backdrop as like, no, we've done hard things before, and sometimes hard things take time, but they also take commitment, and I hope that Heroes represents that for the people of our community.